wrap up what's learning today. So welcome our lovely Fasi, which is Mary again, to stay in space with all of you.
Okay, hello everyone. It's me again. Okay, it's very weird. Two section. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but then I don't know. Maybe you feel happy to see me. So welcome to the section about bring the future back to home. So this will be the last section, right? This will be the last section before we end the whole end. We have closing, but then basically the last section. Yeah, I don't count closing. Okay. So which number are you feeling right now? You can type in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. Like I use my face for meme. Okay. Okay. UB, right? UB is 4 and then Vincent is 2, 1, 4. Okay. No one is 3. You got to be feel happy, right? Like it's the last one. Okay. Group is 3. Okay. Yeah. So okay, but wait. I cannot click. Okay, so I think to begin this one, right, then just to flashback a bit, so you can think back on a conference that you joined around this time last year. So maybe not in right directly on October or November, but then maybe around this time. Yeah. So what conference you joined back then, and then what do you still remember from that conference, or like what did you do differently after that conference? Yeah. So I think this one, then I think can have like 1 to 2 person. Yes, so you can share a bit about a conference that you joined around this time last year. Yeah. Okay, and then I think because just now we also have a few MCB sharing, right? And then I think for the one that maybe you haven't shared yet in RPM, then you can take this chance here and then share a bit about your experience.
I think Eddie seldom share or Shuhei. Maybe you can pick 2 of them. Oh, Wing. Wing is here, although Wing joined today.
Okay. How about Eddie? Do you want to share? Eddie, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. I think last year I didn't join any conference, I guess, because in my entity we don't have like conferences for almost a year already. But yeah. Oh yeah, last year this time I was CC at APLS. So the thing I did differently was I was now a delegate. Last year I was a CC. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Eddie. Yeah. Okay, how about Shuhei? Did you join any conference around this time last year? Is Shuhei such?
Shuhei here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think internet blurs something. I will send the chat box, so I think he cannot speak right now.
Oh, okay. Then okay. Then how about Win? Win, can you hear us? Do you want to share about like yeah?
Actually, I joined APOP and also NECO. So many conferences I joined this time. So I guess that was like the very first time that we are starting to like try to adapt the virtual spaces, right? So for me, I feel like it was like really tiring to sit in front of the Zoom and yeah, listening the session online. Maybe these days I think I do differently. Like most of the time I check recording these days. Sorry to say that. Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Okay, thank you, Win. Yeah, I think understand like when we first adapt to virtual conference, it's also very tiring for everyone. Okay, so why I asked you this, right? Because like when I reflect back last year in my MCVB experience, right? Then I think I joined like 4 conference as delegate. So it's like the regional and also like international one, like IC, TLC, APUP, And then of course like as MC, right? Then we will have like two. I think usually we have two national conference every term, summer and winter. And then there's like also NEBM in Malaysia is like the meeting, no, not meeting, it's like RPM for LCP. Yeah, so MC and LCP summit captain. And then we also have like other summit, like ESD summit, or we have like product summit. Yeah. So I think there are a lot of conference like within one term. And then for sure, like, you know, if you like someone really enjoy facilitation, hosting section, then you probably join like much so many more, right? So then averagely, I think every Isaac or like every MC person, then we attend around like 10 conferences per year. Yeah. So I think that's quite a lot, right? Yeah. But I think the thing about conference is that so this is like the circle that I realized about conference, right? So the biggest circle of the conference will be the key message, or like the objective that we want to deliver through the conference. Yeah. So what the conference plan to deliver. Yeah. So it will be like the biggest circle outside. But then, right, as we do section, as we deliver, so the thing that we deliver become a bit lesser. Yeah, because it can due to certain communication, like how we design what happened on site. Yeah, so usually the thing that we deliver, it will be a bit less than the thing that we plan. And then at the same time, right, after you deliver, then the thing that you receive is actually a bit more less, a bit lesser. Yeah, because people will have different how to say, people will have different interpretation of your message also. Yeah. And then the small circle, right, it will be what is actually brought forward or implemented after every conference. Yeah, because for sure a conference we downscale thing, and then we want to downscale direction, change management, this kind of thing. But then usually the thing that we bring forward is very little. Yeah, so that's why, right, today we will have that's why the question, right, is that how we can bring forward more from each conference, so that maybe this small circle, right, it can grow bigger, like yeah, as big as we can do. Yeah. So that's why, like, to make it more future proof, right, for every content that we receive here, then we will have this way bring the future back home, so you can consolidate your learning, and then you can also think a bit about like how I will move forward everything. Yeah. Okay, so I think next, right, we will do some reflection. Yeah, but then first you can prepare, yeah, like a piece of paper, and then you put it like horizontal. Yeah, or you can just use the note on the laptop. It's also okay, but then make sure like you divide the paper like this. Yeah, it's like two cross. I know, one cross, two lines. Sorry. Okay, so I think if you've done right, like make your paper like this, then you can put away in the chat. Yeah. Okay, two people put. Okay, four people. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think then mostly everyone is ready, right? Okay, so we'll go one by one, yeah, like each segment here. So for the first block, right, so we will put down what will be our key learning for each day in RPM. Yeah, so later on I will show you the agenda, so you can look at the agenda and then you can think back like what is your key learning from each day. Yeah, so I will give you around 2 minutes for this one. So I think if you finish, right, you can select done, or you can put a wave in the chat. Yeah, so I know like we can ready to move to the next one. So this will be like the agenda. Yeah, so you can take time to reflect and then put down your key learning. Okay, if you finish, you can put a wave. Yeah, you can put done in the chat. Okay, yeah, I think everyone finished, right? Then we'll move to the next one. Okay, so now that you reflect about your key learning, right? Then what will be the changes that you want to make, or like the action that you want to take? Maybe it can be about yourself or about your MC team. Yeah, so it can be like maybe certain change in your routine, in how you manage the team, or maybe there's certain GCB that you learn from the sharing with other MCP, yeah, that you want to implement. Then you can put it down. Okay, so I will also put around 2 minutes for you. Okay, yeah, so 2 minutes is over. Okay, so we move to the next one. What are the changes that you want to make with your NET after RPM? Yeah, so it can be certain new GCP implementation, certain change in direction or any change management that you want to implement with your entity. So you can put it down. Okay, then we can move to the last one. So the last one, what will be the topic or direction that you want to bring forward for discussion in your pre-planning with your MC team? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is everyone done? I think Ali is done, right? How about other people? Do you need more time? Okay, cool. Then next, right? Then we will go into breakout room sharing. Yeah. So again, you will go with your tribe. Yeah. So I think now that the OC team they have opened the breakout room. Yeah. So you can go to your tribe. Okay.
I Yeah, the breakout rooms. Are
Ellie?
No, I allocate him to chapter 1. Oh wait, I think we have some people in there.
Yeah.
Let me reallocate.
I want to ask, like, we put 50 minutes for the breakout room countdown, right?
Do we put a time for the breakout? I think no. I didn't see a time. Oh, can we pause the recording, Michael?
Okay.
I think I can start. Well, I think most of us actually share the same ways forward, and actually Prayog and all of us are quite joking about, oh yeah, we're just starting our term, um, because yeah, replanning is actually according to our sharing, it's really a space we are where we got more mature, where we learn much more things, and not just from our experience but also from the other MCPs, and we really learned a lot, and with each other, as what Ali and the others were sharing a while ago, that in our MBT, yeah, we should quote unquote know everything since we are the most higher in the position, but it actually, spaces like this actually humbles us, um that we aren't really knowledgeable about what we're actually doing. So yeah, so I think that's our sharing pretty much. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Vincent. Yeah. No, Ali, don't cry, okay? But you can cry happy tears. And then how about group 2? Anyone from group 2 you want to share? Oh, I'm not sure, like Vincent from group 1, group 2, but then yeah, I think if you're not in the same group with Vincent, then you can share. Yeah. Okay. And MCP?
Okay, another group of people we have Michael, May, Ellie, Upi, Shuhei, and Wei.
Okay, yeah. Okay, May, do you want to go? Since your name is in the chat.
Okay, I think I can go. So yeah, so I just like it's just joining at the moment because I'm not well today as well. So but yeah, after hearing from in the group itself, like we all having, you know, like sharing and taking learning throughout of the conference itself, like we know more about like what we're gonna continue to our, like, you know, in the tea, and also like prepare more to get into replanning, you know, like preparing for successor, finding successors, and so on. So like this kind of things that we find out the common thing, and also like this OPM is make us more like, you know, experience in terms of like how being the MCP as well. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Smay. Yeah, I think that's good, right? When you go sharing, then you know you don't suffer alone. Okay. Then I think to recap the section, right? Then so in like all the conference recently, as we transit like the midterm direction, right, from 2020 to 2025, then we also have a lot of share management ongoing. Yeah. And then it's like the first, it's this year, right? 2021 is like the first year of 2025. So we are also like the one who, so everything we do, right, it will be the foundation for our next 4 years implementation. Yeah. So I think the question for us is that how we can bring the best out of the conference so that we can prepare for the coming years also. Yeah. And then just now, this is the circle that I show, right? Yeah, so to make the circle like you know, the smaller circle to grow bigger, so it can equal to the final circle that we're striving for. Then so this is, you know, where the conference team come in and play a role, so that we can ensure that you can receive more and more from the section. Yeah, and then what we deliver is also much close to the objective that we set out. And then for sure, right, this is where MCB you go and then play a role, so that you can ensure that whatever is being covered here, it can bring forward to the NET and it can bring to local levels. Yeah. So that's why the question I have for you, right, is that how can MCBU play a role in bringing forward of your future vision, of the ideas and of the plans that you have here, or maybe like something that you spark your thinking from other MCB sharings. You can make it happen and then turn into implementation. Okay, so I think with this, right, then we'll invite you to do the last activity, which is to post on your IG story. Okay, this is a way of doing icon. So you can post on your IG story, right? One action that you want to commit, so that you can bring forward your future to your NET. Yeah. Then you can tag our RO account. Okay. So I will forward this story template into the MCB group. Yeah. Okay. Then meanwhile, you can think about the action that you want to do. Okay.
Baby, take my hand. I want you to be my husband. Kiss you, my Iron Man, and I love you 3000. Baby.
Yeah, it is in the MCB group now, so you can check there. And then I will put 2 minutes, yeah, for you to do the story posting. Okay.
Take a chance, cause I want this to be something straight out of a Hollywood movie. I see you standing there in your Hulk outerwear, and all I can think is, where is the ring? Cause I know you wanna ask, scared the moment will pass. I can see it in your eyes, just take me by surprise. And all my friends, they tell me they see you're planning to get on one knee. But I want it to be out of the blue, so make sure I have no clue when you ask. Baby, take my hand, I want you to be my husband, cause you're my Iron Man, and I love you 3000. Baby, take a chance, cause I want this to be something straight out of a Hollywood movie. Now we're having dinner, and baby, you're my winner. I see the way you smile, you're thinking about the aisle. You reach in your pocket, emotions unlocking, and before you could ask, I answer too fast. And all my friends, they tell me they see you're planning to get on one knee. So now I can't stop thinking about you. I figured out all the clues, so now baby, take my hand. I want you to be my husband, cause you're my Iron Man, and I love you 3000. Baby, take a chance, cause I want this to be something straight out of a Hollywood movie. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. No spoilers, please. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. No spoilers, please. Baby, take my hand. I want you to be my husband, cause you're my Iron Man, and I love you 3000. Baby, take a chance, cause I want this to be something straight out of a Hollywood movie. Baby, no spoilers, please.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the time is up, and then I think if you still in progress, then you still can proceed. Yeah, then I think that's all for the section. The section bring back the future back home today, and then yeah, hope that you can successfully bring it back to your NET. Yeah. Okay, so and now I will pass back to Tony. Yeah, so he will decide what happened next.
Yes, woohoo! Thank you, Mary, for this amazing closing session. Before the closing planner with everyone.